Feels like it's been a really long time since I have filmed a video, but I'm here to fix that today. Hello everyone, it is Samantha and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. It's been a while since I have filmed a video. It's been about a month, I think, because I had pre-filmed the past few that I have posted. And I'm not going to be able to film any videos this weekend except for the one that I'm filming right now. So I figured I would kind of do like a weekend reads update video, and then next week I'll get back to filming. So I'm not going to have a video up this Monday, but I will the following Monday. Just things are a little bit busy at the moment. So I've had two exciting things happen the past week. First one is I had my review last week and I found out I got promoted, so that was really exciting. And then the second big exciting thing that happened was I redid my room, which I'll kind of show you in a little clip here. I got a new headboard, dresser, and a brand new bookcase. I never used my nightstand really, so I decided to, instead of using a nightstand, use a bookcase, and I have a shelf where I can put all my currently reading books and my Switch, and I have so much room for more books, and I love it. I love it. It's like my dream room now. I love white furniture. I like that like French country shabby chic look. It's always been one of my favorite styles, so I am in love with my new room. Got it set up last weekend and now I'm enjoying it. Work has just been very busy. We're month end, quarter end, other various projects and things are going on, so I've just been a very busy person lately, so that's why I've just kind of been, you know, letting YouTube fall by the wayside right now. The other sad thing is that I kind of am in a little bit of a reading slump. I had a terrible reading month in June, not because I didn't read a lot. I think I finished almost 3 books, but I DNF'd 3 other books. Like, I just kept reading books that were not enjoyable. Either they're just boring, poorly written. One of the ones I did finish, I didn't really much care for. So it was a rough reading month, and it's made me kind of not really feel like reading, which I was talking about on Twitter yesterday. So I do think I'm going to eventually get back to my Robin Hobb rereads. I think that will help me a little bit. And then I have a couple of other books that I'll show you coming on later in this video for what I'm currently reading and going to start that I think will kind of help me jumpstart my reading a little bit, because I think the books I've chosen hold some promise. So we're gonna like dive into those books now. So the one book that I am currently reading, and I'm over halfway through, is Crucible of Souls by Mitchell Hogan. This is a fantasy novel about a young man who is raised by monks, but this monastery taught like magic as in addition to, you know, book learning such as history and, you know, writing and things like that. But an unfortunate accident causes him to be banished, and he has to go to the mainland and basically make a living for himself. So he tries to join the Sorcerers Guild, but of course in the city there are various mysterious happenings goings on. So he's trying to find where he fits in and trying to make a life for himself. I am enjoying the story itself, but the writing I'm having a little bit of a hard time with. It kind of feels a little flat. It's his first book, not only the first book in a series, but his first book ever. So I think it's just a victim of, you know, being at the beginning of things. But it definitely is holding a lot of promise, and I'm enjoying the story itself. It's just the writing is a little bit bland sometimes. But I'm hoping it gets better, and I've heard this series is pretty fantastic. The series is called the Sorcery Ascendant Sequence, so I'm hoping that the future books will continue to get better. So I'm taking this one a little bit slow. I'm not reading it as fast as I would like. I'm hoping to finish it this weekend, but we shall see. The one thing I do love about this book is not only is it a floppy paperback, which I love, but the texture of these pages feels amazing. They're like really soft and like a little bit thin, and I don't know how to describe it. It's a really nice reading experience, this book. So I'm going to continue on with this read and hopefully finish it in the next couple of days. Then the next couple of books that I'm hoping to pick up is Furyborn by Claire Legrand. I received this from the publisher a few weeks ago, and I keep seeing it around BookTube. I haven't actually heard very much about what people's thoughts are on it who have read it, but I know it's YA, and I tend to read YA fairly quickly, so I thought, oh, that might be good to help me right now since I'm feeling a little bit slumpy. I'll just read this because usually I can read them pretty quick. So I'm gonna use this to kind of help jumpstart my reading a little bit. I think the cover's really fantastic too, and the concept sounds pretty cool about these two queens, hundreds of years apart, who rise to power. I don't know, I just find that concept to be very, you know, intriguing. I also love that this book has deckled edges, which I know some people who passionately hate deckled edges. I love them, so I think this might be a fun book to read. And then the next one that I'm going to read, which I keep seeing more and more on BookTube, and I keep hearing a lot of people say they loved it, and that is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I keep hearing a lot of people say they really enjoyed it, and I'm really enjoying reading fantasy stories that are inspired by Asian culture. Really enjoyed The Grace of Kings. Still need to read BookTube in that one, actually. So I'm really hoping I'll enjoy this one. People keep saying that, oh yeah, it's like really dark you know, and kind of sad and depressing. And I'm like, dude, I've read fantasy for 20 years. I am used to that kind of fantasy. I read a lot of grimdark, so I'll be able to handle it. But I'm definitely kind of looking forward to a moody read, and I think this one will deliver. So I'll probably read Furyborn next because I feel like it'll be a quicker read, and then I'll pick up the Poppy War and see how I feel about it for myself. So those are the books I'm currently reading, and then I think sometime in July I'm also going to be picking up the Assassin's Quest. I was starting to reread all of Robin Hobb's books, and I left off at Royal Assassin, so I'm going to pick up Assassin's Quest and continue my reread. I'm hoping to binge them all and just kind of read them all close together. We'll see. Hopefully that will happen the way I'm planning. So in addition to all of that reading excitement, and I'm also playing D&D tomorrow afternoon. If you guys don't know already, there is a BookTube D&D channel, and I am a part of one of the campaigns. There are 2 campaigns that are streamed live every single Sunday. The first one is The Curse of Strahd, which is, I believe, one of the pre-set up campaigns for the 5th edition D&D. And then there's one that Devin, who's our DM and another booktuber, created himself called Dimhaven, and it's booktube and book inspired. So there's a lot of different Easter eggs if you watch it and watch us play the game. There's a lot of different book references and booktube references and things like that. It's really exciting. The one that I play is Dimhaven, and the stream starts at 4:30 Pacific time, and we usually play until about 6:30 Pacific time, so only about 2 hours. And it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun engaging with you guys in the chat, and I'm new to D&D, but I've really been enjoying playing the game. So I'll leave the link to the channel down below, so be sure to subscribe and check it out and come join us and chat with us in the chat. And Devin made these recap videos to catch everybody up because it's getting to kind of an exciting part in the campaign. So I will leave those links down below, as well as the booktubers who are playing. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I would love for everybody to kind of join in and participate in it because I think it's just kind of a cool idea. And if someone who's new to D&D, I'm finding it really, really fun. Like, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I play role-playing games all the time, like for video games, so, and I like fantasy, so I was destined to enjoy it. So yeah, that's pretty much my weekend in a nutshell. I'm still kind of not sure how I want to arrange all of my bookshelves. Like, I'm not necessarily in love with how I have my books currently arranged on my bookcases, so I may attempt to kind of tackle rearranging things. I don't know. I might save that for later in the month. We shall see. I do want to do an updated bookshelf tour pretty soon, especially since with my new bookcase I no longer have all of my shelves double stacked, because that would have made filming really hard. Already bookshelf tours are really hard to film, and I feel like they're really boring. So if there's anything in particular you guys like to see in a bookshelf tour to make it more interesting and less boring, let me know, because I would definitely like to implement that when I film. So yeah, that is pretty much it for my weekend reads. Oh, I should show you snacks, because I did buy some snacks and candy because, you know, I'm a sucker for snacks and candy. I went the Red Vines route. Red Vines have been my favorite reading candy since I was a kid, so it's always kind of been my mainstay. Both the black and the red licorice, so I got both of these to enjoy this weekend. And then I also got some beef jerky. Tillamook is a Oregon company. They're a dairy farm, but they also do beef jerky and pepperoni sticks. And their beef jerky is fantastic. So I picked up old-fashioned beef jerky, and then they have this new spicy sweet one, which sounded like it might be good. So I have both of these to enjoy as well, because love me some beef jerky. Alright guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of getting an update on what's been going on with me and like why I've been so busy, as well as what I'm currently reading and my current reading issues, which will hopefully get better. That's what I'm hoping. It's like I want to read, but I don't want to read. It's a terrible limbo feeling. I'm not a fan. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Until next time, happy reading. Bye!